happen now, you and me are going to go over your test route. So this is a test route that you would get on your driving test. Now this is, it's like a real legit, I think you don't call it FR or whatever, you know, I've been looking at these TikTok sort of things, you know, for reals, you know, but this is a legit test route that you could get in your driving test. So what's going to happen from today onwards, your lessons are going to get a lot more serious. We need to get this finished. It's not a joke. It's something that you know that I'm not going to let you get away with until you pass. You know that. You know it's not going to finish unless you pass. So get me out of your hair, get me out of your system, and just get it finished. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? No. Do you know once you've driven a little while, you won't just get to know it. It'll just feel normal. It'll just feel, you know, perfect for you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna get my glasses on because I can't see nothing without them. And
you wearing them?
no, not these. You don't know. Yeah, I should have actually explained that a bit better. My other ones, you know, my black ones.
Oh, they're dark glasses.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, you know, when I wear these when I'm driving, it hurts my eyes. These I feel more relaxed. Now, can you see that car that's at the end of the road? They're not positioned properly for a left turn. They're positioned straight. You need to angle your car slightly to the left. You know the nose of the car, what we call the nose, the front end, that has to be angled a bit more to the left. So what's going to happen, you and me are going to do this test route together, yeah? So we're doing this, first of all, to familiarize routes. So it's first of all to familiarize you. The second thing, it's for you to understand that a driving test isn't hard. Fatima, it's not. You know, the routes are so easy. Man, you know, it's it's simple, but it's only simple when you understand what you need to do, you understand where you need to go, and you understand how to do it. So what's going to happen, you and I are going to go over this test route together. Every road that we go onto, I'm going to pull you up on the left. And every time we go onto a new road, I'm going to pull you up on the left. I'm going to explain how this sat nav works, so we understand it properly. Okay? Now, you know, in this sat nav, what can you see at the moment? So we can see, you know, lots of pictures and lots of things on this. Now, what you need to understand when you're using a sat nav on your driving test, it's not like Google Maps. It's not like, you know, like the sat nav in my car when I'm driving, it'll tell me to stay in that lane, that picture. It won't give you that picture. It's very, very simple. What I call Marks and Spencer's. You go there, you buy something. It's not flashy. It's not anything nice. It's just something that lasts. Same with that sat nav. So the sat nav that they use on their driving test is exactly the same as that. These are what they call a TomTom 52. That's the model they use. So we have the same model. You won't need to touch it when you drive. You don't need to turn the volume up, turn down. You can actually ask them to turn the volume off if you want. There's no big deal. But, you know, keep it on so you can, if it's too loud, you tell them. If it's not loud enough, tell them to increase the volume. But you don't touch it when you drive. The routes are already planned in there for you. So everything's done for you. Now, at the top, we can see something saying Scotchman Road. That's the road that's telling you to turn onto. At the bottom of the screen, it shows Farfield Street. Farfield Street is the road that you are on at the moment. You can see a triangle. That's you. That's you triangulated. That's where you are in the road. So that's your car. The tip of that triangle there is you. The tip is where the front of the car is. The bottom two corners is the back of the car. Every time that triangle goes onto the road, your heading is always north. Okay? That means wherever you're going is always at the top of the screen. You're always going up towards it. North implies you're going upwards. So I'm not praying, but you know when I'm holding it, it's like you're always going up like that. So the road that you will take will be either on the left or on the right on that sat nav. At the top of that sat nav, you can see a flag, can't you? Every flag that you see is a time that the examiner has pulled a pupil over on their driving test. You will be pulled over at least 4 to 5 times on your driving test, a minimum of 4 times on the left. They're called normal stops. So, for example, your mum says, "Come on, farmer, pick me up from this shop." It's to see whether you can pull up on the left without mounting the pavement and without hurting yourself. Yeah? Are we in agreement there? Okay. At the top, you can see an arrow, and the arrow's in white. Can you see it? And it's pointing forwards then to the right. That's showing you your actual instruction. It's telling you what you have to do in the car at that point. So the sat nav will talk to you twice. It'll say, in 500 yards, turn right. Then 50 yards before your turn, it will say, and turn right. The second one is a command. The first one is a heads up. So it'll tell you in a few moments, turn right. So you'll be turning right at the end of this road. Now, if you look at the top, it says Scotchman Road, 70 yards is 70 car spaces. 7 car spaces from here to the end of the road. That's how I work out. It's simple. It's not very, very accurate, but it's good enough to give you a heads up. So it's about 7 car spaces, about 7 of them white lines on the floor. The blue is your breadcrumbs. It's showing you which way you need to go. The black are roads. So what you'll find is the blue is the area that you're going to go into. Sometimes you'll see a blue on one side of the road and you'll see it on the opposite side. It means you're coming back on that road. So don't get too stressed with that. Speed limits, sometimes my sat nav shows speed limits. It's not always accurate. Always make sure if a speed limit changes, it will change at the start of the road or at the end of the road. So there, you can see speed limit showing 30. That means this road must be 20. If it's very, very difficult, your examiner sometimes helps you as well. Does that make sense? Do you understand it? Yeah? So what you and I are going to do, we're going to do this route together and let's see how we can get on, okay? So get yourself ready, move off. Make sure you look into your blind spot as you move off, okay? It's one thing that you miss out. So at the end of this road, we're going to turn right and the sat nav will start talking. Now, what I want you to do when you go to the end of the road, I want you to stop, even if it's completely empty, okay? And look in your right door mirror, get closer to that line.
Scotchman Road, then turn right.
So get to the line and come to a stop. Okay, now stop a second. Now, if I look in my right mirror, in that moon mirror, as your mum calls it, you're very far from the divide line. You need to be very close to that line to imply that you're turning right. Now, over here, you need to look down the road, down to on your right, where that red building is. You also need to look at that taxi, because look at that BMW. He's not even on his side of the road because he doesn't need to be. Now, look to your left at any cars from this side coming through as well. Once it's safe, turn right here. That's it. And give gas to get out of here. Don't look at the post, look at the taxi. Good. Now give some gas and look at your sat nav.
Turn right, Brunel Close.
Ignore that.
Then
Ignore
turn
that.
around when possible.
Ignore that. Follow the road down and we're going to pull up anywhere on the left here.
Turn around when possible.
Ignore that fact.
Then, at the end of the road, turn right.
So we're going to pull up
After
anywhere
300
here.
yards, turn right, Heaton Road.
Park the car. What's she missing when she's parking?
Signal.
Yeah, you're not signalling. So every time I'm asking you to park, you're not signalling. If there's nobody here, you still signal. You check your inside mirror, your left mirror, you signal left and you pull up on the left. You must. Even if there's nobody here, check your mirrors, signal left and pull up. If you're getting to the end of the road, even if there's nobody there, signal. It's mandatory. So you get into a junction. When you're pulling off from the side of the road and you're not signaling and there's nobody there, fine. Look at that. Yeah. You have to watch out for them and you need to let them guys know where you're going. One of them is a very, very fast car, the silver one. The one behind is almost as fast. And you need to watch out for them. So you're driving well, you're pulling up okay, but you need to let people know what you intend to do. Your parking it's perfect. It's better than what your mum does. So you're driving really, really well. Well done. Your parking is good. But what you need to do, can you see how that learner car's signaling left there to pull up on the left? You need to be doing that. See, I know that she's parked on the left or he's parked on the left. How do I know? They're signaled. Yeah. So if you signal, it shows what your intentions are. So we're looking at the sat nav now. It's telling us in 210 yards, we're going to turn right at the end of the road. We can see the arrow pointing at the end there, showing us that we're going to turn right there. Once we turn right at the end of that road, and every time it gives you an instruction, you're then going to tell me what the instruction means. And I'm not going to pull you up on every road. I don't think I need to. I think you're articulate enough to do that on your own. Yep. Get yourself ready. Move off. Make sure you signal to move off this time, please. Look in your mirror again. Cancel your signal.
At the end of the road, turn right, Heaton Road.
So now, as we did previously, but we're going to correct it on this one, we're going to get very close to that divide line. So now start your routine from here. Yeah, good.
Turn right.
Now reassure me that you're close to that line. So look in your right mirror. Good. Keep close to that line. And we're going to stop here for a second first. Now look to your left, look up to the top of that hill as you're going to the end, Fatima. So very gently move forward and then stop here a second. There should be a recovery truck parked on the right at the top of that road. Move gently forward until you see it. There. Now if the recovery truck isn't there, can you see that white sort of sign on the right hand side of that road? It's stuck on that house. You need to be looking up there to see any cars coming along that road where that white taxi's come from. And we are turning right here. So when it's safe, when you feel it's safe, then turn. But look at that white taxi and look at the gap between the white car and the black car. After the white car, we can go Fatima. So look to your right, as long as there's no car on the right. And we've got a gap here. Now we can't because he's turning right. So we're not going to go. Although that gap was safe for us to take, okay? So look to your left and constantly look left and right. Keep looking both ways. Don't fixate on one side. Keep looking. Okay, then yeah. Keep looking as you're coming out. That's it. Look again, Fatima. Look to your left. That's it. And give gas. That was lovely. So you keep looking as you're emerging, which is a long time ago what I didn't do. So it's good. It's productive what you did there. So now look to your left, in your left mirror. Look at how far you are from the parked cars. So don't go any faster yet. Look in your left mirror. See how close you are. Don't get any closer than that. This is good positioning. Got a little bit quicker. Now move a little to right. The road narrows. It doesn't matter how you go over that bump. That's it. It doesn't matter. We're not bothered. That's fine. So now the sat-nav, Fatima, is telling you you're going to go ahead. It won't speak to you, so don't get worried. So just go into the left lane and go ahead. It'll talk to you in 300 yards. It won't talk to you yet. Now look in your right mirror, just in case somebody wants to overtake you, and then move into the lane on the left because the left lane on the left is marked ahead. So look in the left mirror, come into the left lane, straighten the car. Gently move forward, stop at the line. A little bit to the right, and stop around here. As you move off, look in your mirrors again, okay? Keep an eye on your traffic light, let's go. Give gas and go. Now look in your right mirror, now move slightly to the right so you're a metre away from that black car and follow this road ahead. So now that you've come onto a new road, look in all three mirrors again and keep your speed respectable at a speed that you can process anything coming towards you. We don't care about how fast you go in your lesson at the moment. So now look at the sat-nav, it's telling you you'll be turning left, you'll be then turning right, but first you'll be turning left in 300 yards. 300 yards is the end of this road. The end of this road is called Toller Lane. You need to start remembering the names of roads as well now.
After 200 yards, turn left, B61.
So we're going to keep to the left and follow the road round.
Turn right.
And now we're going to slow down to let the silver van come up the road. Now look in your right mirror and go around the big lorry. More to right, that's it. So now we're going to turn left at the end of this road.
Then turn right.
So signal left. So we're going to turn left here, and then at the traffic lights, we're going to turn right. Good. Now get that position on that we discussed. That's good. And get to the white line. Get to the line, Fatima. Stop on the line. Look to your left and see the traffic build up. Now we need to go behind that black Jeep on the right to turn right at them lights. So first of all, we turn left into this road, then we move into the lane on the right. So look to your right and see what's going on with this person that's blocked the junction. Where's he coming from? Is he behind us? He's in front of us. Now we're going to go after this car. We can go now. Let's go. So turn left.
I don't want to go into that.
Try your best and you won't do. Stay where? No problem. I won't let you have an accident. And now start your routine for turning right at these lights. That way. Now move to the right, go around that car. Move to the right. You won't hit the car, Fatima, don't get worried. That's it. Now straighten the car. That's good. And make sure your right signal's on. Good. Now come to a gentle stop around here, because he's in 2 lanes, he was letting the ambulance through, or whatever he was doing. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn right at these lights. But we need to go into this junction and make sure we leave enough space for a car behind us to come into this junction. Yep. All this information is in your highway code, it's in your hazard perception clips and your theory test. So in your theory app. So slowly move forward, keep moving forward. We can go, he's not going. Go. Keep on the left of the road. He's on his phone or his car's broke down, one or other. And now give gas and carry on.
After 400 yards, turn left, Whitwood Road. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Now slow yourself down, he's blocking the road. A little bit to the right, Fatima. And we're going to stop here because he's doing something and he's doing something. So we don't know what's going on here. We're just going to wait here and we're going to move forward now. That's right. So the sat nav is telling you you're taking the next road on the left. So it's this one here.
At the end of the road, turn left.
Now look down the road as you're going in. Come on, keep moving. So you don't slow down too much. That's it. If you slow down too much and stay quickly, you'll hit the curb.
After 250 yards, turn left, B6145, Thornton Road. At the end of the road, turn left, then take the second right.
Now that's telling us we're turning right either before the Mercedes garage or after. But we're turning left at the end of this road here. So once we start getting close to his garage, we'll signal left. But don't signal here, it look like we're going into a garage. Go a little quicker.
Then take the second right.
And now signal. That's good. Now slow yourself down because you can't see what's coming around the corner because the van's blocking the road. Now get to your give way, hold your steering there and move forward and stop on the line. And stop. Again, you need to look to your left and you're not. Keep looking both ways like you're watching a game of tennis. Now move forward a bit more to the left. Angles more to the left. And now look to your right and you'll see better. Move forward. Trust me, move forward. There. You can see better. It looks good to me. Let's go. Look again and go. Give gas so it moves quicker. That's fine. So we're going to take the second road on the right, that being the first. The second is just after that crossing. It's where that man is in black. So start your routine from here.
Turn right, Brown Roy Street.
And it looks like we will need to stop before we turn. So what we need to do, we need to line up our bonnet so it's halfway past the road. So move forward, keep your car straight. We're going to stop here because there's somebody in the bus lane. Now we can go, Fatima, before the blue car. That's it. Give gas. Give gas. Now straighten up and follow the road down. That was good. Well done. And we're now going to pull up on the left, but this time you're going to do your mirrors and signal. So we're going to pull up on the left here.
Duncan Street.
Lovely. Now pull up just after this street light. That's it. Get closer. Bit more. Now straighten the car and make sure you don't clip the curb. Move forward a little bit more, a little bit to the right so you straighten up. Come to a stop here. Secure your car. That's fine, no problem. Okay, I feel that I'm instructing you a little bit too much. Do you not think so? Just a little, yeah? Okay, I want to tone this down, but I feel that you're wanting me to talk that much. You're following my instructions very, very well. But I feel that I'm over-instructing you. I'm not. It's like I'm doing it for you. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to go quiet in the car and let you do some driving on your own. So you're going to follow these instructions, and if you get lost, you don't understand it, it becomes difficult, or for whatever reason, what you will do is you'll ask me. Are we in agreement?
Yeah.
So for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to tone down what I say. So I've given you a bit of an idea. I know you haven't driven a car for a fair few months now, and I need to get you back into the swing of things. So reasonably, you shouldn't driven a car for a little while. So, so you're a little weak with that. But I feel that I'm talking too much with you now. Yeah?
So this time, whenever like any turns come, she need to tell you
Yeah.
where I'm going.
So every time it gives you an instruction, as soon as it gives you these instructions, or as soon as you think that this is my next instruction, immediately discuss it with me, and I'll tell you exactly where you're going. I know every single route that there is for this test center. Are we in agreement? Okay. So move off when you're ready, please. And we're going to pull up anywhere on the left here again.
After 80 yards, turn right, Duncan Street.
Okay. Every time you move off, you don't look into your blind spot. And the blind spot I'm referring to is over your right shoulder. Yes. You need to do that at the point you're moving off. Very quickly glance in and then carry on doing. Everything else you're doing is fine. To move off, it's perfectly fine. Just look into your blind spot to move off, okay? Get ready and move off. This time incorporate your blind spot check, okay?
Turn right, Duncan Street.
You're actually following the road round, so you don't need to signal. It's not the end of the road. Yeah, just follow it around. That's fine. So we establish a different kind of relationship now. So you lead, I follow. And now I want you.
Yards, turn left, A61.
I want you now to find a safe place to pull up on the left. Lovely. I want you to find a safe place to pull up on the left. Anywhere here. Now look opposite you. There's a car there. So gently move forward. Try and avoid parking opposite a car. Okay, so that would be the end of your independent drive in terms of your sat nav. So what's going to happen now? I'm going to turn this sat nav volume off, and I'm now going to give you the same route, but I'm going to talk you through it. So you'll ignore the sat nav. There's no volume now. So what I normally do when on a driving test, I tell my pupils, keep glancing at the sat nav because he's still using a sat nav. It's just he turns the audio off and he'll verbally tell you where to go. So that would be the end of your sat nav. So it's only 20-minute sat nav, literally from the test center to here. Then from here, he will talk to you, make you go over a couple of streets, eventually go back to the test center. Yeah. So now at the end of the road, turn right. Take the next road on the left. And if you can pull up anywhere on the left after the blue Jeep before the black car. Okay, not bad. A little bit far from the curb. That's almost your normal driving position. So before you park, look in your left door mirror to see how far you are from the end of the curb in relation to where you parked. Also, see if you're in line with that black car. Look how close he is to the curb. Just see how close you are. No big deal. At the end of that road, I told you to turn right. But you checked your mirrors, you signaled left, and you did a perfect left turn. I couldn't tell you off. So you won't fail your test for going the wrong way. Yeah, so it's no big deal. No problem. You did it fine. Yeah. So I told her at the end of the road, turn right. But you checked your inside mirror, left mirror, and you signal left and you turned left. That's perfect. If, however, you checked your inside mirror, right mirror, and signal left and turn left, I'd have an issue. Does that make sense? So no stress, absolutely fine, no issues. But while you're driving, glance at the sat nav. It'll give you an idea where you're going. Yeah. So at the end of the road, turn right. Even if you're not sure where you're going, ask. But every time I give you the instruction, repeat it back to me. That way you'll brainwash yourself.
I forgot where I was going.
Yeah, just ask me, it's okay. Not enough tea in the morning, if all it is. Or sweets or Coca-Cola, whatever you enjoy first thing in the morning. At the end of the road, turn right. Always try and repeat the instruction back to me, okay? Mhm. At the traffic lights, turn right. So you're turning right at these lights again. Turning right. That way. I think you get that from your mum.
Yeah,
Yeah. See that black car there?
Which one?
The black one on the right.
Yeah.
See how he's not going into the box junction? If you do that on your test and you're turning right, you'll fail your test. You have to do what the black car on the left is doing. You have to go into the box junction
Why do we need to go into the box?
because your exit is clear. You only keep a box junction clear if your exit is blocked. And your exit's not blocked. You're turning right where that silver cone, where that cone is. Can you see it there? We're turning right into that road. We're going to go up towards Morrison's. And your exit is clear, so you're expected to go into the middle. But you don't want to block the white car from turning, but you want to go into the junction as well. Yeah, so it is.
So when I go forward, do I need to be in the box?
You have to go in the box. You must, yeah. And if there's nothing coming, go into the box and just turn right. But if there is somebody coming, you have to give way, then stop in the box. So gently move forward. That's it. And we have to give way, so we're going to go in the middle and stop. So angle slightly to the right. Make sure a car can come in behind you, move forward, and don't block their path. Because some of them will go past you and then go into that road that you've come from. This is beautiful. Now look where you want to go, and if it's safe, go. Go on. Give gas and go. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Give some gas.
Was it murder away?
No, you're in the middle. You have to give way. They're going straight and you're turning. And this is why you need to keep your lessons up. Now look at the sat nav. It's telling you you're going to go ahead. Quick glance at your sat nav. Look at it. There's no white bit on that sat nav. That means you're just following the road ahead. Very easy routes. Honestly, God, Heaton routes are very simple. So we're going to stay behind the white coloured car on the left. So always try and keep left when you're driving and only use lane 2 if you're overtaking or kind of going a bit fast and your lane's moving slower. So when we go ahead at these lights, This is lane 1, that's lane 2. You're both going to end up going into the same lane. So imagine this as lane A and that as lane C. You're both going to go into lane B. So what you've got to do, one car goes in front, one car goes behind. So look in your right door mirror and look at the red car as well. The 2 black cars and the red car in the right door mirror. You're going to work with the red coloured car. You'll see it as you move forward. So you'll let one car go in front of you and you'll go behind that car and you'll give each other way and you'll kind of blend in. Go when it's safe. Go a little quicker. Look in your right door mirror more regularly. Stay in your lane and go faster. Look in your right door mirror. Keep moving forward. Look in your right door mirror and now slowly move to the right. Straighten up. There we are. Well done. But you need to be aware of this. That's your forward planning that they get you on. So now the sat-nav is telling us we're going to follow the road ahead and in 33 car spaces we're turning left. That's probably where the red cars are in the distance. Look at your sat-nav, a white little dot's appeared. Can you see it where it's telling you you're going to turn left? Keep going, it's your third left. It's where that blue car, black cars come out from. So it's not this one, it's this one here.
This one.
Yeah. Mhm. Now look at the sat-nav, it's telling you at the end of the road, you're turning right. Go a little faster. This is painfully slow. You're not going to damage the car, don't worry. Give some gas, come on. Remember, when you're going up a hill, it needs more effort, it needs more power. Now look at the sat-nav, it's telling you that you'll be turning left soon. Can you see it? Look in front of you. So look where you're going, as well as glance at the sat-nav, but look where you're going. You're staring at the sat-nav. Now what that means is, can you see it? It's not telling you to do anything. That means that the crossroads go ahead. No, don't signal, Fatima. It's telling you you're going to go where that Range Rover is. So we're going to go ahead and follow the road. Yeah? So it's not speaking to you. That means we're going to go through that gap once it's safe. So we're going to come to a stop because this is the main road now. Yeah? Look at me. We're going to go there where that white car's coming out from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's ahead. So we're going to look both ways. Once it's safe, we're going to go ahead. Do you understand why I'm talking to you a lot now?
Yeah.
Because the colour's draining off your face and you're getting a little confused. Don't worry. So we're looking here. We're looking at when they stop, they'll stop in a few seconds. We're watching this young lady turning in. The joys of not signalling. And now we're going to go through that gap, Fatima. Take a deep breath. Let's go. Move to the right. We're watching him now. Come on, Fatima. Let's go through. Welcome to Bradford. Move the car to the right. And now move the car to the left. This is Bradford. Just how it is over here. And go through the gap and follow the road ahead. No big deal. It's first time you're doing it. And this is why you need to keep your lessons very regular. At least once a week. Personally, I do 3 a week. They're free anyway. Yeah, go back quicker. That's good. Now look at the sat nav. Literally, you're going back to a test center. That's a whole test route. It's nothing. Oh, man. Nothing for you. And that's a test route. And it's so easy. Mhm. So we're going to go ahead. Well, when it says the lights are green, let's go a bit faster. But keep it on the lights. Now we're going to stop at the line. Try and travel at an appropriate speed. So try and avoid fluctuating. So like going faster, faster, faster. That's a different route.
So is that 2 routes?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead.
So
We can go. Let's go. No, we're going to go ahead. Yes, we were, but we're going to go this way. No big deal. We're a little bit to the right. And now look at the sat nav. It's telling you you're turning left very soon. So keep going ahead. And it's literally after the factory. You're on the way back to test centre. So it's this road on the left here. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to take the next road on the left, which is back to the test centre. So keep your speed up. Move a little bit to the right. That's it. Now move back to the left. Now do your routine for turning left. Yeah, that's good. Look in your right mirror and go to the right, then left. Move to the right. Don't drop your speed too much. Keep moving, come on. Go a little quicker. That's it. Now follow the road to the left. Now straighten up. Now if them gates were open, you'd drive back into the centre or you'd park where the black bin is. So now pull up anywhere on the left, just after this black bin before the yellow strip on the road. So come to the left. Now straighten up. Look at the floor. Look at the floor. Look at the drain on the floor and the pavement. Straighten up with them. Now straighten your front wheels. Move forward a little. Come on. It doesn't matter if you have to go over the bump. That's right. Park the car here. And that was a whole test route. It's not hard, is it? So let's get this over and done with. Yeah? Test route is not hard. Guys, I'm going to turn this TikTok off. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to swap over to YouTube in about 15 minutes. So, guys, if you go to my profile, click on the YouTube channel, subscribe, and I'll see you there, inshallah, in the next sort of 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.